Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're learning well. So in this video, I'm going to guide you how to connect Django with Amazon RDS. So before diving into the practical session, let us see what is the agenda of this video. So we are going to see what is an AWS RDS. We are going to also see steps to create AWS RDS instance. We are also going to install some required packages to learn this session. And then we'll see the demo configuration of AWS RDS with Django project. So what is the AWS RDS? AWS RDS stands for Amazon Relational Database Service. It is a managed relational database service provided by Amazon Web Services AWS. It simplifies the process of setting up, operating, and scaling relational database in the cloud. With RDS, you can choose from several popular database engines, including PostgreSQL, MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle, and Microsoft SQL Server. So guys, if you want to know more about the AWS RDS, you can visit this given link. Let me take you through for the few seconds. You can visit this official documentation link. You can see what is the Amazon Relational Database Services, and then you can explore more about that. So let's go and create an AWS RDS instances. So to do that, you need to visit the console home, AWS console. So you need to have an account, well configured account. So I have already configured the account. I gave all the details. So you need to go and follow up some steps. You can do the research how to create an account on AWS and setting up configuring your account successfully, and then you can come in here. So after coming in here, you can search called the RDS here, search. Click on these services, RDS. This is one of the services because AWS cloud provide the different kind of services. So I'm going to use the RDS services. Once you click, it depends on the internet speed, it can appear. So now you can see on the RDS dashboard, we have here database on the left panel, database. Click on the database. After clicking the database, you can just follow the screen instruction. I'm going to create a database. Click on the create database. After clicking creating a database, you can choose a database creation method. I'm going to just read the standard creation. Then I can choose the engine options. So I'm going to choose the MySQL or MySQL, whatever you call. Then just go down and just follow the things. Now here template. Which template are you going to use it? Please don't forget to use the free tier. So I'm going to use the free tier because no need to pay. Let's go ahead and go and check database instance name. So they are saying the type a name of your database instance. The name must be unique across the all DB instance owned by your AWS account in the current AWS region. So my region is Mumbai. You can see here my region is this one here. It appears. So when you will configure your AWS account, it will be done automatically. You will find it here. So system. So I am going to here create a database. I'm writing Django AWS DB as a name of that. Thereafter, they are asking credential setting. I'm using the master username. I'm leaving admin as it is. They are saying that credential management. You can see manage in AWS secret manage blah blah self manage, create your own password. I'm going to create own password. So don't change here, create password here. So I'm going to write a password. So you can see, make sure that you're not putting any special symbol, not allowed. You can check it out. Okay, this one. Let's go down. I'm trying to see div instance class blah blah blah. And let it be default one. A storage space 20 GB good enough for learning. You can increase auto scaling, enable auto scaling, blah blah blah. Find default, let it be default BBC blah blah blah. And yes, public access. Here you can see public access, yes, make sure it is yes. Fine. Choosing the existing VPC security group will create later on. We don't have anything, so we'll create. Let's see if comes creating one. It can ask you to create one here. Let it be, we'll create later. Then we have to do ability John. Let it be default one. So we can do it here. Let it be. So let's go there ahead, down. Password authentication, make sure it is there. Selected additional configuration. Let me check additional configuration. Yes, initial database name. So in additional configuration, you need to give the database name of the MySQL. That is an instance. The above one we have created, guys. This is an instance. This instance we have created. This is not a database name, it's an instance. So we are going to create a database name, which is we have to click on additional configuration. In an additional configuration, where is that? I missed it. It is here. Yeah, additional configuration here. This one. of this, we can create a database. I can give them Django DB. Upper one I have given the Django AWS DB. Here I have given Django DB. I will be using as this one as a database name. Blah 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 blah. Let it be okay. Let it be default setting, guys. Then go ahead. Let me check on anything says required. Blah blah. Yeah. Now click on the create database. So it may take time. Depends on the internet speed. Now you can see we are suggested add-ons for the Django AWS DB. I'm not going to use any add-ons. Just I close it. You can see your database is being created. Creating database Django AWS DB. You can see. Also you can see here is being created. You can see the status here. It may take a time, and it depends few seconds, few minutes, depends on your internet speed. You can see successfully created a database Django DB.AWS. You can see now system is backing up. So you can use the setting from the Django DB, AWS to simplify configuration of suggested database add-ons, blah blah blah. So guys, you can see here also the view connection details. When you click on this, you will be prompted with the dialog box which has your username of database, password, and endpoints of this database, which is very important. So I'm going to click after available. Let me just select the system available, this one ready available. So then I will click on this. So guys, you can see your database successfully created. So if you want to know, system is backing up, you can see status is backing up. It will be available ready soon after a few seconds or minute, depends on the internet speed. Now if you want to know the credentials of this database, you can click on this top right corner view connection details. Here you can see when you click here, you will find all the details. I'm going to mask, guys. I will mask this password, especially endpoints not a problem, but password is a problem, so I will mask it. So you can copy paste these details from here. I'm going, because I know the password, so I'm just copying on the endpoints. I'm preserving some areas for the purpose. Paste. Thereafter I can close this one. I'm back. Still system is backing up. So guys, you can see here the database is created and available now. Here you can see the database available. Now we need to check on the security group, whether they have what is the inbound rules, what is the outbound rules. So let us click on this instance, click on this. After clicking on this, you can see the endpoints are created, means this is the endpoint we will use in the database connected with Django. This is a port number and etc. So I'm going to click on this VPC security group and we'll see what is the inbound rules. If not, I will going to set. So click on this. After clicking on this, you will be redirected to another console, EC2 management console. Okay, it seems is ready. So now we have this one is here. We can click on this security group, here, click on this, and you can see they have no rules here set. If you find something else, you can select that one, you can make an edit. If you don't have any, just click inbound rules and click on edit inbound rules. So after that, you can see we have inbound rules. We need to add the rules, so click on this add the rules, select here MySQL, whatever you can say here, Aurora together. You can see port number 3306 and source could be anywhere from IPv4, and then here is anywhere, this one, or you can select directly here. So now guys, we have set rule which source blah 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 allow all IP address to access your instance. So if you have any specific IP address, might be you have hosted your web application somewhere else, you have a specific, you can choose this and then you can pass your, but I don't have any IP address, so anywhere and from anywhere. Save this rules. This rules is being saved. You can see the inbound security group rules successfully modified on security group blah 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 already added here. You can see this is your type is a MySQL Aurora and TCP blah 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 we have added. We have set up the the inbound. Let's go and set the outbound as well. So I'm going to change this one outbounds here. I'm going to see already existing, so I'm clicking on this outbounds, edit. In edit, I'm going to do the again. You know what, I'm going to see the same here, and then I can say anywhere from here and save the rules. After the saving rules, you can see we have a same for the outbound, same for the inbounds. So guys, after setting up the inbound and outbound of the database for security group, we can go and explore this database using the different application. We can use the MySQL workbench application to explore the database. On the AWS RDS, we can use the command line. We can use the command line, or we can use the AWS CLI command also. So I'm going to use this command line, or you can use the MySQL workbench. It's also easy, guys, command line. So I'm going to use. So before going that one, we need to install some required package. If you don't have you have not installed the mysql client, because this package will help you to explore your AWS RDS data using on your local machine. So I'm going to use that one. So let's go there and do it. So I'm going to install this pip install mysql client. So make sure internet is connected, required already satisfied. So because actually I already have installed it, that's why this option is coming. Now we need to explore the database on the AWS RDS using here. So connected we are not setting up, we are exploring. So we can write mysql here, command h, and then host name. So I'm going to write copy paste this, copy paste here. We can say here paste, then we can say here hyphen capital P 3306 port number, then we can say space U the username, we can say admin, then we can say hyphen a small p. Then when you pass this command, guys, when you pass this command, you will be asked the password of this database. So I have answer. I'm going to enter the password. All is well. Internet connection, it depends on the internet connection. If your internet connection is very slow, sometimes it will not connect it. So guys, you can see I have connected to the MySQL. Which one? Using this command. You can see I have tried many times. So first trial you can give, I got an error. I had paused the videos. Then second trial also get error. Third trial using this command, again successful. You can see now I'm at the MySQL terminal. So now we want to, we are in there. So we are ready to show. So let's see, show databases. We are writing the command. I'm in the MySQL, so databases. You can see this is a database we have created. Can you see django.db while we are configuring the AWS RDS instance? So this is a database we've created. Let us switch to this database if you want to see. So we can say use this django.db. Now we are using the django.db database. So database change. So we are using, see, database name is Django. Before it was none. You can see none. Now we have a database my Django. We can use the show the tables. Show the tables. We can see this is an empty set, so we don't have any tables in this. So I'm going to terminate, because after that I was showing you it has no tables. This database has no tables. We are accessing from the terminal using the command from cmd terminals. Using this command, this command that you can see, we are accessing the AWS RDS MySQL database. Now the command is MySQL as hyphen host, name of the host, endpoints. We have copy paste from where I show you here, from this one. We have copied from here, and then a space minus capital P port number. This port number of this port number is this here, and thereafter we are at minus hyphen u, a small u, admin is a username, and again a space hyphen P is a password. So when you pass this one, you will be prompted to enter the password, and once the internet is okay, all is well, you will be connected with the MySQL prompt, and this is the way we have done it. So let me exit from here, and I'm going to, or let it be not exit, let it be there connected. I will see so I'm going to now open the, now we need to configure the Django settings, Django project setting. So in this video I'm not going to create a fresh project. I will be using the existing project which I had used for the previous video. Just I will change the setting for the database, and we'll see how my default database, which is a SQLite or SQLite, whatever you say, I'm going to change that one. So let's get started. So I'm going to open the existing project. So guys, you can see I have opened the existing project which I had used for the making previous video. So I will go to the project setting.py or py we can say. So our main project root project is this one. I'm going to set settings.py or py, and we will locate, already is there. We can go and locate the engine of the database. So sorry. So I'm going to locate the engine of the database. It is here. So I'm going to comment it this one simply for the future is. So before that, you can see here, you can see there your actually the Django supports the by default database is SQLite or SQLite. You can see also the name of the database here, db.sqlite 3. So we are going to change to the MySQL, which is available on AWS RDS. So let us comment this one for future purpose. And I'm going to, so we are going to use the same engine. So we can say database. So guys, this is the engine, database engine syntax. You can see is the defaults, name of the engine, name of the database, username, password, host name, port number, and this one for the, when you're trying to delete and all something else all. So you can ignore this one options if you don't want to. So default MySQL port is 3306. So this is the one. So we are going to set up. So if you want to know the engine details here, you can go there, database engine, documentation of the Django documents of the database, and you can scroll and you can check the what is the engine of the, this is for the Postgre, what is the engine of that one. So you can use for the MySQL. So I can go there and check the MySQL. Where is that MySQL? MySQL, and you can, here you go. So you can make it, guys. You can see here for the my backend is MySQL. So I can use this one here, copy, and this one they are using like a here different files. So this is the file they will read. We are going to write everything, as once, not like this pattern. I will use this follow pattern. So you can see we are going to use this one, Bango, copy paste, engine is MySQL. So what is your database name, guys? Our database name is this one. This is our database name we had created, not instance, guys, database name. So we are going to use this database name here. What was the username? Username was admin. What was the password, guys? The password you have written, you can write down. So allow me, I am going to write a variable name. So I'm going to write a password variable up, and then I'll use those variables here. So let me write here up, just for the privacy purpose, guys, because this is in my stance. So I'm going to write a password here and I will not show you here. Okay, so now I'm not going to show you, guys. I'm going to pause. So guys, I have created a variable on top, password. In that password, I have saved my as a string format. I have saved my password just for privacy reason. So guys, you can see I have created a password variable, which is a up. This is a just variable name, which I have set it up. I have showed you. And then just for privacy reason, what is your RDMS endpoint? So our endpoints is this one. We are going there to this. We are copying, pasting these endpoints, and we are going to bring that endpoints to, we are going to write these endpoints. Okay, we have done it, these endpoints, and we have saved it, blah blah. Port number also, the port number is this one, we have saved it. So after saving this one, we have configuration is done in the existing project. So now we need to make a migration, because when you are going to, when, let me run the server simply, python manage.py run server to check all is well or not. So let me check all is well or not. You can see it's connecting, system checking, identify no issues, silent. They're trying to connect on this host. Actually, I'm running the server to check the all is well or not. That's my purpose. So you can see I found the errors. What the errors is coming? What the error is coming? I'm not sure. So let me check django.db password. Okay, blah blah blah. Info all is well. So guys, you can see with the many trials, I had paused the video. With the many trials, finally it's successfully running. It means this one is working fine so far. You can see before this was giving a problems. So don't give up. If all, make sure if these all the files, all the credentials, the details are okay, then based on the internet speed, it will work fine. So now we have done it, and you can say since we have, in this way, in this project which I am using just to setting up the new database MySQL, which is available on the AWS RDS. So I need to do migration, because this migration was not done for the MySQL, it was done for the SQL database, SQLite database, which is a default database of the Django. So we need to migrate. So I'm going to terminate this player and we are going to migrate. So when we are going to migrate, it means we are sending our data to this RDS, Django DB here in this RDS. Just using this command prompt, we are exploring which one? The same database using the command line. You can use the MySQL Workbench as well, the API application to explore the data. So let me do it that one. So we are going to migrate. So we are going to make a migration. So let me see the CLS. Let write Python manage.py make migrations. So no change detected. There is some kind of warning. Got an error checking consistent migration history performed for database connection default blah blah unknown host server blah blah blah. Okay, fine. So let me make a migration from here. So let me make a migrate. So I'm going to migrate. It may take time because of internet speed. So it's still problem. So let me try again because of that. I know because of internet issues, it's taking some problem. Connecting to the server is issue. Connect to the server, that's the issues. So no problem. Just keep trying, guys. Keep trying this one. It will work because sometimes my internet is slow. So don't worry. Just keep trying. Make sure this configuration is right. This configuration is right. That's it. Now you can see internet connection is good. They are applying the migrations. You can see they are migrating. Okay, initially blocks RC block, this block is machinery. All the app you can see we have a different kind of app. All this app, all the installed app, data table will be created in your MySQL. So that is the what is happening, including the block, including all those users, authentication sessions, all the table will be created. So migration is being done. So it's taking time because of internet, connections speed. All the things. So guys, so meanwhile you can see the connecting the connecting the MySQL database on AWS RDS is the same as connecting the database to the local. Only we need to configure the AWS RDS instance and we need to pass those credentials here. So you can see if you have a database with a local machine, you can just write a local host. The rest is same. Rest is same. Here is just host is matter. This host is nothing but from this host we are targeting the RDS host which is available here, and you have seen how to create a AWS RDS instance. So guys, let's wait for the things. Hope the things will be done soon. Here, okay, all the migration is done, guys. You can see the migration is done. Let me go to this which we have used to connect with the this. You can see MySQL hash this -h host, which where we are connecting to the AWS RDS key using this one. So we already are connected. Let me see the tables name. So the tables, so connect service during query, he lost the connections, guys. So let me see. No, to reconnect because they're trying to connect on this server. So trying to reconnect, let's say, because I had disconnected my internet once and then we have tried to connect it. That's why cannot connect us. So becoming unknown, guys. So let me do it once again. I'm going to exit and I'm going to use this one connection again. See this connection again from the beginning. Okay, because I had disconnected my internet to check again. So okay, yeah, I came back. You can see I came back. So let me show the database. So the databases, you can see my Django DB is there where on this host. So I'm going to use the Django DB because we have a different database available here. I want to use my Django DB. So you can see now my Django DB will be used. Now we are using the MySQL Django DB. So now I want to show tables. Show the tables, then click it here and hope we are going to see all the table which was migrated from our project here. You can see how different tables has been migrated. So let us see, we are expecting that one. You can see blocks post. What is the blog post? Because blog is your app, the app in Django, and post is your table name in that one. The rest is this one. So guys, you can see we are able to connect our Django project to the AWS RDS. So we are using this terminal to explore our database available on the Amazon AWS RDS. You can use we can use also this one. We can go to the Google and you can look for the MySQL workbench. And you can download for this one, guys. You can download to explore the data instead of command line. So I have seen it. This is a command line. I can give you some commands to, in the video description and with the details how to use it. So it will be easy for you to copy and paste and change the credentials and host name and password and to explore your database. So guys, so we are managed to done, guys. So you guys in the next video, hope you like my videos content. So for guys, you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and encourage me. See you, bye bye, thank you.